Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about new speaking cue cards for 2024. So let's get started. So IELTS speaking test have three parts. First one is introduction questions, second one is cue card, and third one is follow-up questions. So first we start with introduction questions. For example, what is your full name? So your answer will be, my full name is Manpreet Kaur. You have to mention whatever your name is. You can call me by my first name, Manpreet. Where do you come from? I come from Amritsar. It is located in Punjab, India. I am born and brought up here. It is also well known for Golden Temple. So, what is the meaning of born and brought up? Born and brought up means where you born and where you completed your study. Do you work or study? Third question is, do you work or study? So the answer to this question is, I graduated a few years ago and now I am in full-time employment. So the next question is, what is your job? I am currently a math teacher working for the private institution in Amritsar. So for the introduction questions, you just have to answer in one or two lines, and next there will be a particular topic. For example, shoes. Now you have to answer in at least 2 to 3 lines. This is also part of part 1, section 1. First, you have some introduction questions. What is your name? That are basic questions. And now you will have to answer questions on some particular topic. For example, first question, do you like shoes? So the answer to this question will be yes, of course. I'm a fashionista, so I feel that shoes really tie with the whole outfit together. I have always been into shoes since I was a little girl. So what is the meaning of fashionista? A person who dress according to new trends. So the next question is, what is your favorite type of shoes? Answer to this question, high heels. I feel feminine when I wear them, and I have spent several years getting used to them, so I can now store my stuff in heels everywhere I go. So, what is the meaning of feminine? Means when you wear something girlish, and stirred my stuff means that is an idiom. The meaning of this idiom is to walk confidently. So you have to use some idioms in your speaking so that you can score a good band score. Next, what is the weather like in your hometown? Answer, well, the weather in my hometown is moderate and the people usually enjoy this weather. They don't face any problem related to changing weather. They are happy to live there. Next question is, what is your favorite weather? Answer is, well, my favorite weather is cold weather, because in cold weather I try different dresses and I enjoy sunshine more in cold season. Next question, is there any part in your country where it does not rain much? Yes, there are some parts of my country where there is lessy rainfall, like sand areas in Rajasthan. There is hardly any rain, and due to lack of rain, people don't get sufficient water for drinking as well as farming. So there is a spelling mistake in farming. You have to correct it. The correct spellings are FARMING, is out of the question there. So in the speaking part 1, in the that is introduction questions, in that they will ask first basic questions, 2 to 3 questions. Do you work or study? What's your full name? Where do you come from? What is your hometown, and then there will be some few questions on different topics such as shoes, weather, your interest, reading. So you have to prepare for the on-spot questions, and you have to use some idioms, and your speaking should be natural. It should not be like you just read it from any book, or you just learn, or you just learn or read it from some particular type of speaking book. It should not be a rote learning. So now we move to the next part, section number 2, that is a part of speaking section part 2, that will be a cue card. So the part 1, that is the introduction questions, we completed that, and it consists 2 bands, and the next part will consist 3 bands, that is a cue card. And cue card will be for you have to speak for like 2 minutes. Examiner will give you 1 minute to prepare your cue card, and you have to talk non-stop for 2 minutes. Cue card is describe a special gift you gave to someone. You should say what it was, who you gave it to, what the reason for the gift was, and say how the person who received the gift reacted. Now you have to create a whole story in just a 1 minute. You will have a pen and paper. You just have to put your ideas on that paper. You can look at your paper while you will speak to the examiner, to the cue card. But the thing is that you have to prepare in only 1 minute. Your mind should be focused on the cues and the main cue card topic, and your answer should be related to the cue card. It should not be out of the context. For example, describe a special gift you gave to someone. You should say what it was, who you gave it to, what the reason for the gift was, and say how the person who received the gift reacted. So you will have 1 minute to prepare this cue card. So what can be the answer? The special gift that I gave to my mother on Mother's Day was a pair of gold bangles. And actually, I had been to different shops to search for what I was going to give my mother, because giving her anything is really special. Finally, I decided that I should buy a pair of beautiful bangles for my mom, as she liked any kinds of bangles a lot. I wanted to buy gold bangles for her, so I visited many gold jewelry shops in the market area before I decided to buy a pair of bangles. At a famous jewelry shop, one pair of bangles attracted my attention. Therefore, I paid for it in a blink of eye. Blink of eye is an idiom here. The meaning of this idiom is instantly. I asked the salesman if he could gift wrap it for me and put a nice ribbon on it. He just did as I told him. Then I took it home. I hid it from my mother. We also organized a party for our mother in on Mother's Day, so I didn't tell her about it until the party. And when I gave it to her, she was extremely happy. She was almost in tears of joy. Tears of joy is again an idiom here, which means tears of happiness. She told me that it was a very beautiful gift, and she was simply happy that I thought of giving her a gift. She got so many compliments for her friends. Now she wears the bangles all the time. She goes out by herself or with her friends. She always tells them about the gift, explaining that her daughter bought it for her. She is literally proud and happy about it. I will always remember my mother's love that was blended with this gift. So this is the whole cue card. You will have only 1 minute to answer the cue card.